Yo, what is up, Kick and Bass fam? It's your boy Westend here, and this is a special video because it's the last video of 2022. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone for being part of the community this year. It's been absolutely insane. We've done pretty much a new tutorial every week, and I've seen so many of you guys level up in your production. So that's, it's just amazing for me to see. So I just want to say thank you to everyone for being part of the community. We have big plans for 2023. It's going to be amazing. So thank you. And yeah, today's video, we are going to be doing a 1 hour track from scratch, and the focus is going to be in Latin house. So that genre. And we're also going to emphasize a little bit on drop design because that was something that people wanted to see a video on. So I thought a track from scratch is a great idea to do that because we have to make a drop, and I'll kind of run through a little bit more on the drop side as opposed to the breakdown, because we just did breakdowns 101 of like what I'm thinking when I'm going into this drop, and what I need, what sounds do I need, what kind of arrangement tricks do I need, etc., etc. But yeah, let's talk about Latin house, huge genre that kind of blew up this year. There's many different ways to make it. There's no right or wrong way. I will say that what things that I notice is like very percussive heavy. So drums, you're going to get a lot of bongos, congos, toms, claves, things that are just very classic in like Latin music. And it's usually maybe you'll have like a dembow rhythm or like a moombahton rhythm. Another thing you're probably going to want to need, second thing for a Latin house track, is some Spanish vocals or something that's in Latin America, like Brazil, Portuguese vocals. Something that has that kind of flair and vibe to it. Another thing that I will say that I notice in Latin house tracks, and this is definitely not all of them, but they don't have a lot of synths. And if they do have synths, they're not very like aggressive modern sounding. They're more like classic, or they're more like in the background a little bit. So you usually see the drops. It's not like crazy super saws. It's more like maybe a little acid here and there, but it's like a vocal and percussion that's driving the drop. So that's kind of what I'm going to be going for today. I literally have I just downloaded a few vocals on Splice so we can save some time, but I have nothing on the board. And I figured, this was like a big Latin house track. It did really well on Beatport. This is Classmatic on Hot Creations. We can listen to this for a sec. This is kind of like the vibe I think when I think of Latin house. So let's check it out. A lot of percussion. More percussion. Very subby bass, doesn't really get in your face. I don't think there's even like a synth in this song. It's just like drums, bass, and vocal, which is really cool. And a lot of people played this song. It was really big. So let's turn that off for now. Let's get a groove going. You guys have seen me do this for a while. So I just got this new sample pack from Guz sent me. I don't know if it's out yet, but it should be. It's Toolroom Guz trademark. So I want to get some top loops and get like a groove going. Find something that's got some percussion. Maybe start with the percussion loops. This is cool. All right, let's get that going in the bongos. Start that over here. A little bit of like harsh resonance there. All right, cool. Let's get some hats going. And remember, this is an hour, so I'm going to be looking more for loops when I can. Let's listen to the reference again. So it's like 909 open, but like not too in your face. So let's pause that. All right, so this will go here. All right, let's loop this. Let's get our front the kick in. And I apologize if I sound a little nasally. I'm kind of sick after Holy Ship, so. It's a cool kick, very boomy. I don't know if I love these kicks. Let's go for something from a remake. That one's cool. I like this hat loop because it's got a little bit of a back and forth going on. So really long tail there. We don't want that. Let's zoom in a bit. We'll change the volume on that. That's nice. Let's get a little background noise here. Remember, since we're not going to use that many synths, it's important to like fill out the stereo field a bit, or just fill out like the atmosphere. Like get some just sound going. Look at all that sub right there. We definitely don't need that. I don't know if I love this perk loop. I may go for something else. So let's go maybe some minimal. Where is that? I should have sample market. There we go. Let's get some like drum loops, percussion. It's a little housey. That's kind of got that glitchy vibe. Oh yeah, we'll definitely want a shaker later, so. Let me go to Splice real quick. I should have some. I think Tool Room has like a Latin house. Oh, these are the vocals I just downloaded, which are actually sick. Let's do Latin percussion. Wait a sec. Oh, I think it's called Tribal. That's what it is. Tribal Tech House. All right, let's do percussion. I like that first one. All right, so let's throw that in here, and then it's a bit much, so let's try narrowing it down. I'm gonna consolidate it. Just like check on some of these transients. Like I kind of want this sound right here just to be on the grid. You know, we could do some fun stuff with like auto panning, like I like with these kind of percussion sounds. Like I'm gonna get one more in here, maybe something more like cowbelly. It's kind of cool actually. Like that doesn't really fit with the groove. Let's try a Ibiza Tech. And then I'm going to group these two together, and I'm going to put a auto pan on here. Just so that we can get a little bit of stereo movement with the drums. So let's do like quarter note. So you can hear it's like, it's a little too fast. Let's go slower. It's a little too slow. I can always not find the 1/2. There we go. Okay, let's make the loop a little bit longer. Let's go to a 4-bar loop and let's listen to this and like find some turnaround areas. So I want to get the drums going like quickly. So like right here, I want like another clap. So let's just find a clap. One shots, drums. Like something like, maybe move it over to here. That's cool. So just a little thing there. Let's do maybe something with the kick at the end, like a little double. Sometimes when I do these double kicks, I like to make one a little shorter. And then like here, this would be a good place for a little drum fill. So, you know, sometimes for a drum fill, you could just use part of like a loop. So let's find like a top loop. And let's just see if that works. It's kind of got like that double clap. I don't like this little thing right here. Let's get that out. Actually, there we go. Let's go a little higher in the tempo, like 127. This kick may need a little bit more top end click to it. I'm trying to think which of these has like that top end. Let's try this one. It's more like, it's got a little more punch, which I like actually. We could just find the top end from another kick. All right, so like mid, I know like one of these John Summit kicks probably has a lot of top end. Nope. There we go. So shorten this up. Hear the difference? It's got to be mixed in better, but that's the vibe we're going for. We can keep that out there. And then like, even though I shortened it up, there's still probably a bit of like that low end. So let's cut that out. Okay, cool. So now we have a groove and we have a bunch of stuff to play with, shakers, blah, blah, blah. So let's start to get a vocal in here because we're going to want to know the key of the vocal before we do the bass line or any synth stuff if we decide to do that. So I did download a bunch of stuff beforehand just to make it a little easier. I found this really nice pack, Latin vocal flavors. So there was actually a bunch I really liked.
Todo pendiente de mí en el party. Me miran bailando y se les pone nari. Con mi movimiento de safari. Todo pendiente de mí en el party.
This hook I really
no
like.
pierda el tiempo. Dale, vente, pe.
Because there's a lot to work with in one just like loop, which is nice. So let's throw this in. And this says 83. So it got it right? 166, 83 times 2. Oh. But this is going to slow it down. So if we wanted to speed it up, we would just go to half of that, which is 83. So I kind of like it slowed down a little bit more. So let me just hear where I want the beat to come in. Let's turn on the metronome. So we want it to come in. So it looks like it's a little off. Let me try shoving it over like this. Okay, cool. That sounds really good off the bat, which is lucky. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a bass line. So, I could use a loop here. I want to try to get something from a synth just because I feel like it's more beneficial for you guys to see that rather than just grabbing a loop. But so let's do, I just have the most presets right now, the quickest with Serum. Could use something like Diva for this as well. And I've been using Deceiver 5. I really haven't gone through all this stuff. I don't know if I want like a knock here or like a rolling bass line. I think I want a rolling bass line. So let me just find, oh, this is like a knock. Okay, so here's like just like a sine wave kind of, what is this? It's like a filtered sawtooth variation with this, or square with this Juno. It's got like a nice like warmth to it. So let's load that up in here and let's get a side chain. I gotta change my template because I use Kickstart 2 now. So, one nice thing to do is you do audio and you do the input to be your kick. So now I can see exactly where my kick is, so I can move this. I'm going to want something a little more aggressive, like this. Alright, now let's try to get a groove that doesn't suck. This is really important. So this is where we're going to get something simple because the vocal's doing a lot of the melody. It doesn't sound like that, but I want something that's going to kind of match that. And you know what? A nice thing to do is actually just to, before you even start doing a bass line, take the vocal, like take this and copy it and just paste it here and then do convert audio to MIDI melody. So this is going to be Ableton telling you what it thinks the melody is. So you can fold it. So you see it's like, now we can kind of make a bass line that's just with these notes. Dun, 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 dun. So it's like E, I think it's E, D, C sharp, C, and B. So let's unfold it. Let's move this away. Okay, where are we? Sometimes it's easier to go up.
Todo pendiente de mí en el party. Todo pendiente. Todo. Todo pendiente. Todo pendiente. Todo pendiente. Todo pendiente. Todo pendiente de mí. Todo pendiente de mí. Todo pendiente de mí en el party. Me mira bailando y se le pone nari.
Let me try this.
Todo pendiente. 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 Todo pendiente de mí en el party. Me mira mal. Todo pendiente de mí. Todo pendiente de mí en el party. Me mira mal.
Not getting like with this sound, like the groove. I think maybe I need something,
Todo pendiente.
maybe more of like that.
Todo pendiente de mí en el party.
Boom, ba-dum, boom. And then maybe I need to mute the vocal and just try to get something without that first, because I wasn't really having luck there. Getting a pattern I liked. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, I'm just trying to get like a groove, you know, and then, you know, I got something like that works, and I'm going to try to move some of these notes off the grid a little bit. Try moving this one like forward, maybe this one forward too. This one doesn't sound good forward. It's the one thing I don't like about this dark blue. It's like hard to see the notes after. So I wanted to make this like up an octave. Maybe add this here.
Todo pendiente de mí en el party. Todo pendiente de mí en el party. Me mira bailando
Alright, that's cool. Let's play with this patch a little bit.
con mi movimiento de safari. Todo pendiente de mí en el party.
That's cool to automate that, like maybe, let's see, that harder, like maybe on the ends here, we do a little like. Maybe at the end, like right here on the 8 bars, it comes up. All right, now let's just look at the. So I'm doing some multi-band sidechain where I'm basically saying only sidechain like the stuff under whatever this number is, so like 368. So you're getting like the click of this a little bit more with the kick, which I think it just sounds.
Todo pendiente de mí en el party. Todo pendiente de mí en el party. Me mira bailando y se le pone nari.
you guys enjoyed this preview of the tutorial. To access the full version along with many other tutorials and project files, head to www.kick-bass.com and you can join our amazing production community. Look forward to seeing you there.